Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to another edition of Horrific Venoms, Alphabet of Doom. This is the collaborative series I do with my very good friend Eric, Last Venom 76, and we are now working through the alphabet. And he takes care of part 1, which is a martial arts masterpiece. I take care of part 2, which is a horror recommendation. And sometimes I say it's a masterpiece. This week, I have a doozy for you. We're on letter K, and I picked The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Now, The Killing of a Sacred Deer is a 2017 film which runs approximately 121 minutes. And is written and directed by, and I hope I don't mispronounce this, Yorgos Lanthimos. He was responsible for another movie that I'm interested in watching that also has Colin Farrell called The Lobster. A movie called Dog's Tooth and Alps. Now this stars Colin Farrell as Stephen Murphy. He was in The Beguiled, Fright Night, and Daredevil. Who can forget Bullseye? This also stars Nicole Kidman as Anna Murphy. She was in Aquaman. She was also in The Beguiled and Before I Go to Sleep. And finally, as a main character, Barry Keoghan as Martin. He was in Dunkirk, and he's in the new series, I believe it's on Netflix, called Chernobyl. This movie was highly recommended to me, and I was fortunate enough to find this at the flea market I go to for $1. Now, granted, this hasn't been out that long. This came with the slipcover and everything. I had it on What's in the Bag, Jay, but of course it never made the cut. So I decided to give it a shot for Horrific Venoms, Alphabet of Doom. And this movie is still taunting me and haunting me. I'm going to give you a very brief synopsis because I don't want to give anything away for this movie. And I believe you kind of have to go into it not knowing a whole lot about it. I didn't watch any trailers. The only thing I listened to were some reviews where they didn't really get into it too much, but just people's opinions. Colin Farrell plays a cardiologist named Stephen Murphy. And Nicole Kidman plays Anna Murphy. Now, she is also she has something to do with the medical field, but now suddenly I'm blanking. And the boy right here, Martin, has a very strange relationship to Colin Farrell. That's all I'm going to say about this movie. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this film. It is very weird. It is very odd. The dialogue is odd. It makes you feel uncomfortable from almost the very first frame of the film and just amps it up along the way. And the only thing I'm going to say is this takes a very dark turn. I'm surprised my jaw doesn't have scabs on it from hitting the floor. It's just it's amazing. This film blew me away. I'm going to recommend it. This film is not for everyone. Granted, there are some people out there that are not going to like this film, that are just not going to get it. But me personally, I thought it was brilliant. Yeah, high recommendation. But just know what you're going into. It is very strange. But boy, is it This is one film that has stayed with me since I've watched it. Like I said, it's been taunting me, kind of haunting me, and it just, I actually want to watch it again. It's fantastic. So, take that as a high recommendation. The Killing of a Sacred Deer. This is a movie you should definitely watch. If you don't like it, I'm very sorry, but it is a fantastic film. And don't forget to check out Last Venom 76 for part 1 of Horrific Venoms, Alphabet of Doom. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.